I just didn't say how long I was going to stream or when I was going to stream. And now as the sun is coming up, the jet lag is kicking in. But you know what? I just voted. Got the sticker to prove it right there. I voted. And for those of you who have the ability to vote, I'm going to say make the time and vote. It took me a whopping... It didn't even take me an hour. Less than half an hour to wait. And then it took me a whopping 5 minutes to vote, maybe 8, because I took my time. And also I not only took my time, did research beforehand, but I also had a little problem. They couldn't scan my license for some reason. So I'll take, since this is my stream, I'll take the long way around. Just chat with you for a little bit, chat. But no, I voted, and I'm pretty damn proud of it. I take my voting very seriously. Although it's kind of crazy. I actually got an encouragement letter from the state of Virginia saying, "We've been looking at your voting records, and you've been voting a lot. And we appreciate that." And I'm like, really? That's the state we're in? We're getting a good job letter just for voting? It's ridiculous. I mean, this isn't rocket science, people. This is what it's all about. Making your voice heard. And I did say I was going to stream. And good morning, Monkey. Good morning. And I was planning to stream, and man, the desire's there. But then I really had to think about it. Some things I had to... Yep, voting in Virginia. Voting in the VA. But here's the thing. I have an interview today. And along with an interview, I have a workout planned. So there's that. And I have a lot on my plate right now. I mean, this is right after we got back from Seattle last night. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Sirius. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, full schedule. I'll tell you about it. Good morning. Oh, good morning, everybody. See, now you're making me feel guilty that I'm not gaming this morning. But, no, seriously, it started to dawn on me. It's like, I still have to do a little bit of research for this upcoming... Zachary Dixon with the host? You're going to host me? Man, the guilt is strong this morning. No, seriously though, I would love to game. I would love to. Good. Make that time, agent. Make that time to vote. But yeah, I mean, I would love to game. I feel the desire because I haven't even touched the Festival of the Lost yet. I have not even touched it. Because as soon as the Festival of the Lost kicked off, it was Tuesday. Wednesday was my D&D night. And then Thursday was Halloween. And then Friday we left for Seattle. We're back from Seattle now. And today I've got an interview. And I'm working remote from home. And I'm voting. So what did Rose say? Oh, I know, Rose, I know, and thank you both. I appreciate that. Yeah, but I did want to touch base and say why I wasn't streaming. I want to be well rested for this interview because here's the thing: if I can land this job, and it's a terrific position. It's fully remote, which is what I'm looking for. It's fully remote. And on top of being fully remote, it's with people that I know. It's with an organization that I really like. I have friends who work for these folks, and they love working there. Most importantly, though, because it's remote, that means I can stream more, which is what I want. I want to be able to get back to what I was doing when I was working at Code, and we were remote, and I could get up early in the morning and spend a little quality time with chat and with Twitch and everything. You know, it's kind of difficult streaming and and crossing the street. Oh, thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. Because I'm on, by the way, because I'm on Streamlabs, I'm just going to call you Kay for short because I can't read that very well. It's still early in the morning. The coffee hasn't quite kicked in. But as I said earlier, that's a good thing because I'm probably going to warm up and then go back to bed just to get a little more shut-eye before today really kicks in. I'm not sure if I'm going to make my workout. I really want to make my workout. That goes without saying. But the thing was, I got a workout in on Sunday. We actually got in a workout set, and I was really pleased about that. But what I didn't expect. Okay, well, I can do Key. Well, workouts are good, Key. Workouts are very good. And this was a very good workout because I was on vacation. And when you get a workout and you're on vacation, I mean, that's like bonus points right there. And we even texted our trainer to say, hey, we're working out on vacation. And he was like, all right, see you Tuesday. Sounded like a good deal. Well, we'll see, Sirius. Yes. I was thinking that too, double infamy, right? Problem was, that was the day that I tried doing all the pop-up streams. And, well, how does one put it? When we did that underground tour, there were a lot of steps involved. I mean, a lot of steps. And the backs of my calves are killing me. I know, we easily clocked in 20K steps on the day that we did our workout. And I was doing a new exercise involving my hips, so I'm feeling into my hips. Twitch Dad is feeling it. But Twitch Dad would also say, health is important. I love streaming. I love me some video games. But I also got to take care of myself. I really do. My Twitch Dad would have wanted that. Discipline loves when you work out on vacation. It's true. But yeah, I'm gonna stay on this because I'm actually noticing a difference. More importantly, Pip has noticed a difference. I'm nowhere near a 6-pack, but I'm pretty sure I got a 2-pack. I no longer have a keg, which is great. I no longer have a keg, and I want it to be that way. I want to stay that way. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick touch base, like the poppiest of pop-up streams, and say, okay, chat, I promised you a stream, but the bad news is I think I'm gonna go back to bed and get some rest because interview today. Interview goes well, I go to the next phase. If I can get the gig, that means I get more time with you guys. That's what I want. So along with a better job. Get it. I hear you, monkey. Get it. So I'm still going to be on the Thursday night. Most definitely Thursday night I'll be on. But if it's happening in your area, vote. I can't stress that enough. Vote. Because all this stuff matters. This isn't a major election. It isn't. That'll be next year. Whew, boy, I'm feeling it in the hips. That'll be next year. But this year, it still matters. Reminds me of the Smoky Riders walks. Yeah, all that stuff matters. But and now my glasses are fogging up now. But yeah, I miss those walks. Tim. I do. I miss those walks. So what Tim is talking about there, what Agent Sirius is talking there, when we were, once a year, we do this thing called the Smoky Riders Retreat. And what we do is there would be a group of us, a very tiny group of us, every morning at, 7 a.m.? I think it was 7 a.m., Tim. Yeah, it was 7 a.m. we would all get up, all of us being maybe 4 of us at the most, and we would just go for a walk in the morning just to get the brain going. And it would be like it was just now outside. It would be really chilly. It would be chilly, but the nice thing is that we were in the mountains. We were in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee, and what a great way to not just get in a little bit of exercise, because we had a lot of good food at this retreat, but we would also just have we would actually do this. We would actually do Facebook Lives. This was before I was really hardcore streaming. I think now, if I were to go back and do it again, well, I am going to be doing the retreat again. Yeah, exactly, Key, exactly. But what I would do is I would do these little Facebook streams from my page, but now I think I'll probably do it from here. And the game plan is that we would just talk out ideas, what we would do, and brainstorm a bit, talk about life, writer's life, like get into the real meat and potatoes of what it was like. Yeah, the Buddha belly. I just saw that comment. Oh, thank you, Key. Thank you. I mean, that's the thing. I see. It's funny you should mention about morning streams versus night streams. So Thursday night's a lock. You can always count on Thursday night streams. But the main reason I stay away from night streams is because I tried doing that. And the problem with it was that I would come home from work, wolf down my dinner, go downstairs, start streaming. And I would see Twitch Mom maybe 20 minutes and, get words in between bites and then run downstairs and start streaming. And I would spend more time streaming than I was with my wife. That's a problem. Now, granted, if I get this new gig, if I get the gig, and if I do get the gig, I'll go into more detail of what the gig is. Then yeah, I may mix it up and do some morning and night streams. But yeah. And but Key, I still make time for evening streams, and on Thursdays with Steve, and Pip's totally cool with that, so that's cool. But going back to Rose's comment, yeah, the Buddha belly, I struggled with that all my life. I've struggled with the Buddha belly all my life, and so the fact that it's getting back to my health is actually getting better. I mean, even though my calves and my hips are kind of tender right now, I would not have been able to have Seattle or do Seattle the way I did Seattle this go round. I mean, Seattle was pretty ballin', and I got around easily, and I feel really good about that. I don't think I could have done that. I don't think I could have done that last year. So I'm definitely sticking with my health. But I do think I want to keep this a short stream because I just want to get some sleep and then do a little more research on the people that I'm going to be interviewing with today. Although I use their product, so I kind of already know what they do and who they are, and then I've got the friends who work there. So not only do I have one reference there, I've got multiple references there. So that's really promising. And the position itself is a position I know I would excel at because it's about community engagement. So I think I might know a thing or two about that. But yeah. Oh no. I won't stress too much, Key. But the morning streams happen because it's the best time for me to stream, mainly because it doesn't interfere with anyone else's, time or demands or anything like that. I will always make time for my kid. I will always make time for Twitch daughter. The problem that I had when I was trying to do evening streams too was whenever she would have a concert, I kept checking the watch, and it was the second concert I caught myself doing it, and I said, what am I doing? I gotta get a grip on this. And that was when I looked over at Pip, and she was giving me the side eye, and I said, yeah, that's not good. But like I said, new job, new possibilities. Especially if it's remote, especially if it's a remote job, and that's what I'm looking for. Because my previous job over at Code was, and that's the thing. I don't necessarily like being a morning person. I've always been a night owl, so. And I considered doing a late night stream when I was working remote, but that's also got some issues. I do not know how Jay Sniperton does it, but I have a lot of respect for what he does. The guy's a machine. The guy's an absolute machine. Hey, Septic, how are you? It's true. I like, now I will say I like getting up in the morning and you guys are here. That's pretty awesome. Key, you talk about jobs starting at weird hours. I remember my first job, my first like professional gig, which really wasn't that professional, but my first professional gig. I was an overnight DJ at a radio station, and my shift started at 11 and ended at 6. So yeah, it's just woof. That was a stretch, especially the last hour. Oh God, that last hour. Hey Unicorn, how are you? Yeah. But instead of the voice of Twitch Dad, it was the voice of Bullet Alexander, and which is that was my radio name, Bullet Alexander. It was a guy, which is actually the name of a guy that my dad used to referee with. It was crazy, but that was the original game plan. I was going to be a radio DJ, and then I was going to pursue an acting career, and the funny thing is that it didn't, where I'm at now in my life, it didn't actually work out that way. But all the skills that I've used in streaming, it's all coming from the time that I was on radio and the time that I was on the stage. And it's funny when Pip talks about moving back to New Zealand and obviously taking me with her, she says, have you thought about dusting off your resume and auditioning for stuff? Because, Wellington's got a pretty good stage scene. And I said, I've thought about it. I have thought about it. So that's a possibility. Oh, real quick, for anybody who's visiting Discord, you might see a Discord for Dummies acting. Yeah. Well, the funny thing about the acting key is I was actually having to turn down auditions because I was going to book events. And I realized I had to make a decision. Was I going to write books or was I going to be an actor? Because I could only do one. And considering some of the gigs that I was getting as an actor and the satisfaction I was getting as a writer, I thought, I think I want to give this writing thing a shot. And that was before I landed podcasting for Dummies. But going back to For Dummies, if you see in the Discord a Discord for Dummies account, that is me. That is me. I've set up a very temporary Discord for Dummies account, and I'm going to be doing some exercises on Discord, following people, that sort of thing, just to get the exercises in the book. I've actually started the book. It's off and running. I'm real happy with it. I got a couple thousand words in the plane, so I'm not too unimpressed with that. As a matter of fact, the United flight, as cramped as it was, I could still work. So there was that. I did. I have actually. If you go into YouTube and you do homicide, you do a search for homicide, life on the street, and my name, T. Morris, you'll see a very brief clip of when I had a speaking role in one episode of Homicide, Life on the Street. My acting really took off in college, and I was a pro actor for quite a few years, and I don't think I ever left it. Yeah, I was in a cast. You're right, Tim. I was in a cast. Hey, no problem. You have a good morning too, Monkey. I I never felt like I ever left acting. I just always felt that my acting skills were applied elsewhere. I mean, and the main reason I left acting was that the last role that I did was I got good reviews. It was a first time I actually got to perform in a like a Washington D.C. Certified theater. It's a At the time it was a group of theaters that were part of a league or a conglomerate or something along those lines, and and I just finished my first novel. So yeah, it was really weird having to make that call. Having to make that call between writing and between acting. And that's the thing, is that when I got into podcasting, that's where I started to really itch that actor's scratch, which I still do. And I've still managed to have little I got a chance to get back on stage with a bunch of JMU theater alumni, which was fun. I played a head of lettuce. It was a one-act set in a refrigerator, and I was a head of lettuce. And if you want to know okay, so really quick story. They wanted a very distinct voice, and I can't remember the name of the porn actor, but there was this porn actor who, in this one particular movie, he had a very affected voice. It sounded something like this, and I can't remember the gentleman's name, but this was the voice of the head of lettuce, and it worked. For some reason, the head of lettuce sounds like a porn actor, and so I went with that. Nailed it. Pardon the pun. But yeah, I mean, I've honestly thought about it. I've honestly thought about how I want to actually get back into acting when I have fewer responsibilities. Because there's, from what I've heard, there's a demand for older actors. So, I've got that covered. Oh, real quick, just as a quick reminder, because I've got to get out of this jacket because it is hot as balls right now. This is not going to work. Hang on a minute. Octopus to the rescue. Yeah, well, okay. Lettuce is clearly not as sensual as pineapples, but that's a different story altogether. All right. So anyway, just as a quick reminder, Sunday afternoon. Not sure when Sunday afternoon. Oh, it's got to be actually. I'm having company over, so it's going to be probably around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But it's probably going to be around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Keep an eye on my social media for details. But I'm actually going to be doing my first ever Twitch Dad, like official Twitch Dad stream. I'm going to do just a straight up, and it's going to be like this. I don't know if it's going to be under just chatting or a different category. I have to look over the category to see where it would fall. But I'm going to do an official Twitch Dad stream, and I'm going to groom this. I'm finally going to groom this. It's getting really hairy, but months worth of growth. It's perfect, and I'm going to be giving lessons on how to shave. Because that was the thing I took away from the Markiplier raid, was there were people that were watching me shave, and as I was talking through it, there were some people that said some really some very deep things. And yes, men do groom their beards, and I'm going to go over it. I'm going to talk about grooming. I'm going to talk about facial care. I'm going to talk about all that stuff. And that's going to be my first ever Twitch Dad stream. The second Twitch Dad stream is going to be how to tie a tie, and that'll be the second stream. And the second stream will not only feature the standard Windsor knot, but I'm also going to go into how to tie a bow tie, because I think every gentleman should know how to tie a bow tie. Well, then I will definitely do that, Septic. I'll be doing that later. I'll do that later. But this one's going to be about the beard. First one's going to be about the beard. Well, I will talk a little bit about that, and just as a teaser, yes, the topic of manscaping will come up. It will not be on stream, but it will come up. So that's going to be Sunday afternoon, probably either 2 or 3 o'clock. But just keep an eye on my social media, and you'll hear all about it. So anyway, I think that's it. So I voted. Make sure you vote today. If you're able to vote, make the time. Go vote. It's worth it. I'm now going to go back to bed, get some sleep, and then do a little more research. Like I said, Tim, I'm going to go over that, and I'm going to hit you onto some knowledge, some stuff I've learned. I've had a beard for a long time, but in the past few months, man, I've learned a lot about beard maintenance. So, today's Septic. Today's election day, and we've got stuff going on here in Virginia. So I went on ahead and I voted today. That's what everybody's talking about. But yes, if you're having an election, even if it's not an election like in 2020, take a few moments too before you go. Take a few moments to not only vote, but also take a few moments to research the candidates. And you know where I found was one of the best places to research your candidates? Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Because then you find out what they think. And sometimes it's unfiltered. And sometimes you go, ooh, do I really want this person making these kind of decisions? Matter of fact, we actually had a bit of a controversy with the candidates for Attorney General. At least in this area, for this area's principality, county, whatever you want to call it. This one candidate paid $30 to have a service called Tweet Scrub, and had like thousands of let's just say, how would one put it? Off-color tweets removed from their account. Funny thing is, his opponent dug them up. So, and he was kind of cavalier about it. He was like, yeah, well, maybe I should get my $30 back. And I'm just like, really? That's the way you want to play this, Sparky? Really? So Twitter is a really neat place, because I read up on one of these candidates, and I said, well, let me see how conservative she is. And I went through her Twitter account and I said, yeah, you're out of the pool. So doing a little bit of research on your candidates, especially in the lesser. Hey, Unicorn, I did say hey to you. I saw you earlier. Yeah, but I'm getting ready to wrap up here. But I did want to say, take a few minutes, research your candidates, especially in the smaller elections, because it's in the smaller elections. It's in the smaller elections where you see some shenanigans start to take form, and that's really where you want to make sure that not only do you pay attention to the bigger elections like the one we're going to have next year, but the smaller elections count as well. And take some time, do a little research, and then go vote. It is the most American thing you can do, right? Okay, I'm gonna go and have AutoHost do its thing, and then, like I said, I'm not gonna hit the games this morning because I've got an interview later this afternoon. I'll keep everybody posted both on social and on Discord. Wednesday's D&D night, so I won't be around. Oh wait, no. Ooh, hang on a minute. I may not have D&D Wednesday. Again, keep an eye on social, but Thursday night you can count on me being on there. You'll see me Thursday night. Okay, so how about that? Let's get together Thursday night. We'll game. We'll have some fun. And Friday night, just so you all know, I don't even have to look at the poll. I can tell you right now, Soul won hands down. Everybody wants me to play Soul in place of Bioshock 2. So Friday morning, if you missed my birthday stream, Friday morning I'm going to be playing Soul, and we're just going to have a real chill Friday morning. Yeah, Soul, S-O-L-E. Oh, you didn't hear it? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so S-O-L-E. Look. Okay, so Tim, do me a favor. Go on ahead and look up Gossamer Games, and then the game Soul, S-O-L-E. I discovered this game at MagFest this year, and and it just released a few weeks ago. So I started playing it, and it was really cool. I was doing a pop-up stream on Sunday, and the guy who composed the music for Soul showed up in the stream. So that was very cool. Oh, by the way, yeah, don't worry about that link too. The charity, that charity is done, but on Thursday I'll be talking about the last few days of Game to Give, which I know that I'm going to be participating in just on a casual basis. But we raised over $5,300 for able gamers. Steve and I are thrilled. It was an amazing ride, and it was a blast. So we're going to go ahead and wrap that charity up as well. We're going to talk about that on Thursday. So for sure, I'll see you guys on Thursday, and you guys have a great week. Remember, get out and vote. And thanks again, everybody. You guys have a great day. Peace.